My name is Carmen Shields, and I'm a phone addict. Yes, I'm a phone addict. I'll admit it. I have a cell phone addiction. If I had to think about it, I probably spend at least an hour or two a day on my cell phone. Probably longer, depending on the day. I like to check Facebook, Snapchat, maybe Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I am definitely not the biggest phone addict out there, but I would consider myself addicted to my phone. When I have nothing better to do, I often find myself craving my phone and technology in general. Even though I like getting out and doing things more than I like staring at screens all the time, I am addicted to technology. And don't get me wrong, I do like technology. I actually used to run a website all about technology, and I thoroughly enjoy it. But I also like getting out and doing things, and this is where the problem lies in. I feel like I'm a cell phone addict. I feel like I'm a technology addict. I spend way too many hours on my cell phone, and I'm not as bad as I used to be. I've definitely lowered the amount of time I spend on my phone than I did probably a year or two ago. I used to be quite the Instagram addict. Let me tell you a story. I used to post at least 2 or 3 photos a day to Instagram, and I sort of had an art form going on. For those of you who don't know, ViscoCam is a photo editing app. It lets you stylize your photos to look sort of classic or retro. I used to take photos pretty much anywhere, and I would spend so much time editing them, trying to put them up on Instagram, and trying to get as many likes as possible. It sort of started to suck in my life. I wouldn't say that I was like extremely addicted, but it was definitely something that was taking a turn for the unhealthy side. So about a year ago, at the height of my addiction, I just decided, you know what? I love Instagram, but I need to take a break. So I pretty much did just that. I just deleted Instagram off of my phone, and I decided I'm not going to post any more photos on Instagram for a while. Maybe I'll check it out in a few months and start using it again if I enjoy it. But I pretty much just cut myself off, went cold turkey on Instagram. Now, needless to say, of course, I do use Instagram now. Not quite as frequently, but I guess what I've learned is that the amount of likes you get really doesn't matter. Just what are you getting out of it? And if all you're getting out of it is sort of like a fix, like, oh, I gotta check my Instagram. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Gotta check that Instagram, though. Someone might have liked my photo while I was gone. Are you really sure that's worth sacrificing your peace of mind and, I guess, to your other connections in the real world to check Instagram or any other sort of social media on your phone? And I'm just saying this for me personally. It's not like it's easy to give it up, and a lot of people say, oh, a cell phone addiction, that's just a cell phone. It's just a cell phone. It's so easy to give up. But like any other addiction, cell phones, I would say, are a legitimate addiction. They would call it a psychological addiction, where you're addicted to something in your mind because you're so used to using it and doing it, it becomes ingrained in your mind. That's what these devices are perfect at doing. They're perfect at getting you psychologically addicted. How they make social media apps is structured in a way that makes it easy to become psychologically addicted to. But you have to be able to resist the urge or just control yourself. And that's what I try to do with my cell phone. I'm not always successful with it, but I'm trying to do this more and more in order to improve my life, because I find the less time I spend on social media, the more at peace I feel in my mind. This might not be true for everyone. I feel like it's certainly true for me. Now, I'm not saying social media is bad. I love social media, and it provides many benefits. It lets us speak to all of our friends, lets us communicate, share things that are important to us. But like anything else, it needs to be balanced out. And if we let ourselves have too much social media, or at least for me, I don't feel as much peace of mind. It is sometimes hard to resist, like, oh, I want to check Facebook, or I want to check Instagram and see someone liked my photo or comment on it yet. And you're always thinking that to yourself, and it's going through your head. But sometimes you just have to say no. And it's not easy to do. I guess that's just for what I've had to do in the past and what I'm trying to do again, because I often find myself checking my phone in situations where it wouldn't be good to check your phone. Of course, I don't check my phone while I'm driving or anything. That would be silly, but I often find myself feeling like a desire to check my phone after a certain amount of time of not checking it. And I'm trying to sort of balance that out with the rest of my life. That's just my thoughts on it. I'd like to hear how you guys deal with technological and cell phone addictions. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. All of my links are in the description. That's about all I have to say. I hope all of you are having a good one, and peace out, guys.